Exactly 8 years. Just like I said. Good morning, Joan. Thank you for meeting me before I take off. This can't be the time you actually engage in physical activity, really? I had to bribe myself with so much coffee. No, I've only been here about 5 minutes, watching this fascinating migration. Runners, bikers, power walkers. I admire morning people. Never managed it myself. The year I lived in Turkey, it was late to bed, late to rise. That was ideal for me. Oh, no. On the last time we'll meet, I don't want you to see me trying to run. That's not how I want to be remembered. A few years ago, I'd jog, but at a reasonable hour, like noon. I did try it, though. I tried almost everything. Now, I'll give you these things, then stop by Mimi's with stuff for her husband's pawn shop. The proceeds go to the women, okay, whenever he can sell it. This was my favorite volunteer gig of all time, and I've done a lot of them, trying to find my place. But I'm ready to go. I've always loved leaving.
Come on. Good morning. I was speaking with your colleague, and did they tell you that? Okay, yeah, no, I'll start over. My name is Andrew Kent, K-E-N-T. I received a foreclosure notice by mistake, 317 Altman Place. No, see, my mortgage comes out on the 6th of every month, and in fact, for the last 6 months, we've been paying double, so it must not be properly crediting on your end. Yeah, okay. Can you just put me on the non-musical hold, though? You're the 6th person I've talked to today, and it's a little grating to hear 10 notes and a reminder that my call is very important. Thanks. Oh, no, Mom. Wait, no, what? No, I'm here. That was my mom calling. I can call her back. Let's keep this going. No, my mom is fine. Thanks. Listen, what you're telling me is not accurate. This just isn't possible.
What's this? Oh, Joan, you don't need to. Volunteer of the Year? Have I really been here a whole year? Oh, wow. Or did I just smother everyone in a few months? Oh, well, this is really sweet. I'll definitely be taking it with me. And for you, I know, the ladies, when they leave the program house and get their own place, they need stuff, right? So maybe someone wants an untouched cheese grater or an unboxed crock pot. I'd say I'm giving up cooking, but I never really started. It is amazing what you do for these women. Self-sufficiency should be everyone's goal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but can you explain to me where the money went? All right, yeah, I'll check with her and then I'll call back. Can I at least get a follow-up number so... Hello? Mom, no. Okay. Macy, please pick up. I put you in charge of the money, and I shouldn't have, but this is my fault. I know you're worried that things are a little messed up, and it's okay if it's a little messed up. I love you, Macy. Hasn't that always been the case? I love you more than anything, so let's figure this out. Let's figure it out.
Don't mess with me, buddy.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Go on. Go back inside. You don't need to be here. Go get.
My car.
Oh, your car? Cars are for people who pay their bills.
This car is paid for.
Unfortunately, I've never heard that before. I'm here to forcibly remove a paid car to the dealership.
We paid this car off in June. We went out to supper to celebrate.
Oh, what'd you have? I mean, it's not gonna change anything. Like, it's not proof, but like, I'm just curious and kind of hungry.
But just,
I mean, unfortunately, like it says here, I've got the right address, Altman, and then I've also got the right plate number. So what are you gonna do about that?
listen, that's Macy. Macy is my wife.
Oh, it looks like Marcy. I got it. Okay, we'll write that down, Macy. Well, I let you and your lady friend drive it around for 3 months for free. That's on me, man. Like, that's my gift to you. So we're so backlogged that by the time I get here, it's because of some pretty egregious bill ducking.
This must be a mistake.
Oh, an equity line often is a mistake. So, hey, do you see that man over there in that truck? That's this repo woman's man. And when I get this car loaded up, he's gonna take me out for omelets. And you're kind of impeding on my breakfast. He doesn't like it when you deadbeats mess with me while I'm at work. So he's not gonna be pleased. And I aim to please him.
If we can just hang on for a second, we can figure this out.
Oh, does your lady friend handle all the business?
My wife does.
Oh, your wife. Well, okay, this is a big misunderstanding. I'm sure that the overwhelming urge to blame my fine organization, I mean, I understand it is overwhelming, but like maybe there's a plausible explanation. Maybe she has a boyfriend. A shopping habit? A spa habit. Hey, you know what? My aunt, she has a problem with slots at the casino. Blackjack, all of that stuff too. It's like, hello, all you can eat crab legs, goodbye retirement funds.
If we can just figure out.
Oh man, by the time I get here, it's way too late. My dad was a repo man in the 60s, and they used to get people's cars out of the grocery store parking lot, spilled milk, spoiled milk and all. Like, it was brutal, but like, I'm doing you a favor. I'm being very diplomatic about this. You're at home. You're not being abandoned. I'm gonna go check the car really quick. Hey, this is really clean. Thanks. I don't see that very often. Do you want anything out of here?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, you should take those shades. Those are sick. Okay. Like, go back inside. Talk to your wife. Let's get this figured out.
She's not here.
At this hour, I was right. She's got a boyfriend. Man, sorry to be the bearer of bad news and the woman who's gonna take your former car.
Listen, Mom, I need to call you back. It's been a little bit of a rough morning. Can we just please?
Andy, hon. Listen.
I know I should have answered earlier, but things are a little bit crazy.
No. Your dad took a pretty serious turn.
Wait, Dad? You mean now?
Mm-hmm. I know you're busy, Andy. I know it's Macy's birthday later next week. I just really think you need to come home. I'd be sorry to ask, but it's important.
Home. And he wants me there.
Oh, well, of course he does.
Hey, where's Trish?
Tracy's here. I'd like for both of you kids to be here.
I just didn't think that he was so...
It's unpredictable. I haven't been able to predict anything. I don't even want to think about it. Hon, I know it's not the time to ask anything for myself, but I want you to come home, please.
Okay. Yeah, Mom. I'll come home. I'll figure it out.
Soon. Please.
Okay. Macy, please pick up. My car just got foreclosed on. Maybe you know something about that. It doesn't matter. Apparently my dad is dying. Macy, please come back. I'm gonna need your car.
Now, this might sound bad, but I like to keep my promises. So I've long ago stopped promising to keep in touch. I do consider you a dear friend. I'm just horrible at letting anyone know where I am. So just know I'll be doing what I need to. Always. Now, watch out for shin splints. That's the only runner thing I remember. Have a good day, Joan. I'll do the same.
No. I don't have a car loan. I don't. I never received any billing statements for one thing. Andrew Kent. No. Macy is my wife. Macy is... Listen, we're not talking. Don't say anything. I don't know if you changed your mind or if you planned on coming back. It doesn't matter. Not now. Like this. In the middle of whatever this is. This is the day that Dad's going to... This is the day that I have to go home.
You'll hurt me?
No, of course not, Macy. I love you. But the car I can understand. But the house, our house, you love that house. You picked it. The porch, the breakfast nook, it's just... Where's the money? No, not now. Leave it.
I'm just gonna do my seatbelt real quick if that's okay. I just want to be safe.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Wait.
Sure, I can wait.
No, stop it.
Stop waiting?
What are you doing here?
Complying?
What are you doing here in this car?
I mean, it has okay gas mileage, low maintenance. It was my uncle's, and he's dutiful about oil changes, so...
Oh, this can't be happening. Not like this. Oh. You know what? Shut up. This isn't her car. That means that she's not... Oh, man.
But we can like work it out, you know. That's what I should mention right off the bat is you can totally have the car.
No, shut up. Don't make me.
Huh?
Don't make me,
Who am I?
Oh, what? Who are you?
Liesl. I'm Liesl.
Who?
Liesl, like the oldest daughter in The Sound of Music. You like that movie? Of course, everyone does. I'm pretty sure I have the soundtrack here with me.
No, this can't be
I bet I can find it.
No, not like this.
Is it too early for Rodgers and Hammerstein?
Just shut up.
I shouldn't be making jokes. You know, it's the nerves. This is my first ever carjacking.
Wait, no, wait. Don't say that. I didn't. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn this, damn her. Damn all of this.
You know what? Like I said, we can totally work
No,
it out.
just shut up, please.
I'm just trying to...
Just don't make me.
Make you what?
No, just do it. Screw it. I'm not afraid to do it.
Just afraid to say it?
You don't have to say it to do it?
Do what?
Do you have a death wish or something?
Well...
Just stop looking at me.
But I have an almost photographic memory for faces. It's something I've always been sort of proud of. Though that's silly to be bringing up right now.
I don't want to hurt you.
And you didn't, by the way. I'm good. Okay, no worries about me. But you, it seems like you really need to get somewhere.
Home? Kansas.
Oh, perfect. I actually have the title with me, and I can write you a bill of sale. I don't think I have any paper, but there's like a million napkins in the glove box.
No, leave it.
I mean,
Leave it.
You're helping. I was wondering what to do with my car. So you can just let me out. Here. Or, here is okay. Really, here could work too. Really, any of these fields would work.
Is that just so you can go call the cops?
Oh, no. Police are not a part of my plan today.
Oh, I need to think.
You don't, really. The car is yours, free and clear.
You're giving me your car. That doesn't make sense.
Granted, you sort of helped yourself, but... I mean, you seem like a nice guy, and I feel for you. I mean, just now, you could only manage like a 3-second meltdown, and you didn't even use any actual curse words. And I won't need my wheels today because, because I'm gonna kill myself today.
What?
It's my day, so you don't need to kill me. I got it covered.
That's not funny. Oh, Jesus. Dad's dying, Macy bleeds me dry, and I pick up a crazy person.
Now, I'm not going to take that personally because you're clearly going through a lot.
I saw her truck and I just thought...
Grand Theft Auto aside, you do seem to be handling everything well. You have the right to let it out, you know?
Can you just stop analyzing me for 1 second?
Okay. But, I mean, even that request was calm, okay? It's really not the best approach. Agreeable people will, at some point, need to blow up.
Thank you for doing exactly what I asked you not to.
Ooh, maybe you were expecting her to do this sort of thing, or you're suppressing your feelings, or...
You know what? Forget it. Throw yourself out wherever. I'll take my chances.
Okay. Well, I'll just get road rash. There'll be a trip to the hospital, a police report, some sort of disfiguration, and we probably won't get where we're going.
Where I'm going, I can't take you with me.
So let me out.
And where am I supposed to leave someone like you?
Rest area, 2 miles.
Or fire station. Tell them what you're saying.
You'd rat me out? Fine, then I'll explain how we ended up in my truck together. But please note, I have almost no fuel. I wasn't prepared for long distances. And I'm gonna bet that after the financial catastrophe, you've no functioning credit cards. So if you have no money, you'll actually need me.
What's this supposed to be? I mean, you can't actually want to come along.
Maybe I'm supposed to help you in some way before I go. I try to listen when crazy stuff happens. I've never been to Kansas, and I've got some time.
But what about it? You know, like the thing you were planning on doing?
The thing I am going to do today? But first, let's get you home. What's your name?
Andrew?
It's strange to meet you, Andrew.
The feeling's mutual.
What's that?
What do you mean?
That sort of abandoned building over there.
You're gonna see a lot of that where we're going.
What do you think it was? Like, before? It's ruins, mostly beams and stuff. Or that, what was that? A dairy farm or a hotel or something?
I don't know.
Or that, what was that? Oh man, there's so many empty spaces out here. Just fields of sunflowers, hills, fences, and... Oh, what do you think that was?
I don't know. I'm not a tour guide. I don't know the history of eastern Colorado or western Kansas, so you can't ask me every few miles.
Fine, I won't ask. Oh, I wonder what that was. I was just wondering to myself. Do you ever think about Oregon Trail people, like pioneers? Okay, did stuff ever break down, or they ran out of ammo, or someone got sick, and were they just like, okay, here's our spot. I guess this is far enough. It is pretty here, though. There's a Hungarian song I love. If I had 2 lives.
We can see what you're doing with just one.
Back at ya.
Okay, hang on. Do you think that you can manage to be quiet for maybe just 1 minute? Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
so you're really coming?
Yep, I'm on the road.
Cool. Where at?
Cope?
Excuse me?
Cope, Colorado. It's a town. It was a town. I'm not sure what it is now.
Oh, you mean like us?
Less than us.
You know, Amber, we've got pretty good restaurants. You know, we've got good people.
Trish, I know.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, good you're coming back. Thanks, Andy, really.
How's he doing?
Better, seems. It's crazy how things can go from day to day.
I guess I should be thanking you.
Ceaselessly. Hang on, Mom wants to talk to you.
Hun?
Hi, Mom. I'm on the road. I'm about 6.5 hours out.
Oh, Gloria, I forget how far you are.
It's not that bad,
Oh,
really.
be sure to stop sometimes and stretch your legs.
But no way. We're making good time.
Isn't that always the way? If you're making good time, you can't stop, and if you aren't, you can't stop either.
It's a storied road trip tradition.
Tell him to drive off the top half of the tank.
Your dad says that you
No, I heard him, Mom. Let him know I'll stop for gas soon.
should. He heard you, and he will. Why don't you say hi? He's worried about you.
It's your doing.
Well, my handsome boy, I'm looking forward to seeing your face. Drive careful, be safe. Here, I never know how to turn off your phone. Bill, you could say hello to your son.
He's gonna be here soon enough.
Hope so. You remember last time? They got us close to Salina, and then...
He won't turn around this time. He knows it's important.
I'm fine. You didn't need to.
My sweet mule.
The dear peacemaker.
I keep trying anyway.
What are you doing?
Huh? I'm counting mile markers. Or between the mile markers.
Between the mile
The
markers.
markers between the mile markers? I'm trying to count them quietly so I don't bug you, but I keep losing count.
You have a very short attention span.
Oh, no, it's confusing. See, I want to know how many markers there are between the bigger numbered mile markers, but on this guardrail, the little reflective squares are orange. They're different. Should those be in the total? And you keep passing people and obstructing my view, and then I have to start all over again.
You know, I've made this trip 100 times, and I've never been bored enough to notice that.
No, I never get bored. I'm just trying to pay attention to my last day.
So, you know, you might, maybe you can try, maybe you could try to think. You know, you can't just leave your family with that.
Oh, I don't have any family. I don't have any obligations.
I have family and I don't have obligations.
Only this carjackable one? It's okay. Family's an obligation. That's the natural order. But not me. I'm free.
So this is what you choose to do with your freedom. How about this instead? How about you try to convince me that you're not actually just lying?
It's too heavy.
It's impossible.
I've never had to tell anyone before. I've never had to explain myself.
Because you're full of it.
It's not a lie. It's a plan. Fine. It's always been with me, the idea. Then when my dad died, that was 8 years ago, then I could go. But I wanted to be sure. So I dug in on life, on everything. I made a really detailed list, like flip a coin in the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, close my eyes and count to 50 in a boat off the coast of Croatia, hold my breath on the elevator to the top of Taipei 101. Tasks, just to see.
So life is just a series of tasks. And you completed it, and life is just things that you need to see.
Well, some people never see them. And then I tried a ton of volunteering, different kinds, like soup kitchen, single mothers, prisoners, the elderly, adopt a road, adopt a grandma, saving up money for months and then giving it away in one big dose. I took pretty much every opportunity I could to give myself away. I did the good I could have, and I earned my ticket out.
You know, you might be able to convince me. You could. If you could wipe the smile off your face for more than 15 seconds.
I haven't always been this happy, but now I have no uncertain future to worry about, so I'm good.
Yeah, you have no future and you're giving up.
Okay, like I said, I've never run this by anyone before. I decided 8 years ago that today would be my day, and I spent the intervening years sucking the marrow out of every single moment. And finally, I'm off to Kansas with a stranger, so I'm trying to make the most of that too.
Be ready for nothing.
What? You mean be ready for anything?
I meant what I said.
Be ready for nothing?
You'll see.
Can we make this a real road trip? Can we get some snacks, have some chats? Unless you'd rather accost someone else. But I did notice you don't seem to have any sort of a weapon. Did you jack me without a knife, even?
I thought it was Macy's truck.
I mean, you could do a lot worse than me, especially if you don't even have a gun.
Whoa, you have a gun?
Of course, but even more practical is this tactical flashlight taser. I'm a single woman living alone. I have to be able to defend myself.
Let's be cool. Just listen. Let's be cool.
You don't have to tell me to listen or be cool. I am cool. Okay, I'm the one who came prepared.
I'm just gonna pull over real slow.
Oh, good. I want to drive.
Let's not shoot anyone in the car. Not you, not me.
The flashlight would only shock you, Andrew. And I was giving my pistol away to be pawned for charity. That's the sort of person I am, okay? And there's a big bag of cash. It was meant for a women's shelter, but it's not enough to have a wing named after me or anything, so you can have all of it.
So you're threatening me or you're giving me prizes?
Really, Andrew, to help you start over.
No, I'm not gonna need to start over.
It might be a good idea to start over. A money, a gun, and a car. Well, eventually, not right now.
So you're gonna shoot yourself with a gun and then give it to me. That's great.
Oh, no. I've got pills. But first, pull over. Hey, I said pull over. It's my turn to drive. Oh my. I love the farm finger wave. It makes me feel so included.
You know,